Hey guys, I know I promised that I would do some tutorials, so after I got such a great response yesterday from my super simple makeup look, I thought this would be a good place to start. Before you get started with any makeup routine, it's best to prep your skin. So I've washed my face with Dream Clean from LimeLight, and now I'm going to put this face serum called Sotox on my. I absolutely love Sotox. It is completely transforming my skin, and I completely recommend it. And then I'm going to use the Skin Therapist from LimeLight, the moisturizer, on my skin as well. Let that all soak in. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of concealer. Since I've been using the Sotox every day and the skincare, I haven't needed to use concealer as much as I used to. Out of mostly habit than anything else, I'm going to put a little bit of concealer under my eyes and on my eyelids. This concealer is amazing as a primer for your eyes, especially if you get oily eyelids. I highly recommend LimeLight's concealer. Today I'm just going to go straight into foundation. I highly recommend a beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender yet, get one. I don't know how there's magic in the sponge, but there is. So get some magic and a little sponge. I like to get my sponge wet before I put it on. Just run it under the faucet, wring the excess water out, and get to it. So you're gonna load your foundation up onto your sponge, just like that. And using a patting motion, very lightly, so lightly. As you can see, this takes absolutely zero skill. There's no tricks. It's just tap, 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 tap. And I just did half of my face so you can see the difference. This foundation is really that fast. It's really that easy. I just like to make sure it's blended down. So there's that step. Next, you're going to take a brush and your pressed powder. I use quite a bit of powder to set my foundation. I feel like it lasts longer, stays natural looking longer. I haven't yet found the point of where I can use too much powder. But as you can see, it goes on completely colorless, doesn't change the look of your skin. Your skin still looks like skin, but just better skin. Okay, today I'm going to use two blushes. If you have heard me talk about LimeLight makeup at all, you will hear me talk about blush number 6, and I think everybody needs blush number 6. It looks like this. It's just a glow. It's the prettiest glow, and I like to put it in through my cheeks, a little through here. You just kind of go everywhere with it. And next I'm going to use the blush number 5. It's a light pink blush with very little iridescent in it. I will warn you, LimeLight blush is the real deal. You do not need very much. Don't try to use too much. A little dab and blow your brush off right on the apple of the cheek. See, I let the blush number 6 do the work down here, and the rosiness of that number 5 go through there. Okay, next, eyeshadow. I am using Alcone's LimeLight's Spring eyeshadow palette. It's a limited edition palette, so it's not going to be available for long. I highly recommend it. Beautiful colors for spring, super gorgeous pigments, 2 matte colors in this like rose color and purple, and then some very subtly shimmer colors in the white and the pink. So I'm going to use these colors just to show you a nice, easy way to get a spring look with these 4 colors. So the white, put in the corner of my eye and sweep up and around. The shimmery light pink goes next, right here. I also like to take my angle brush and take that light pink shimmer and go right under the eye. So next I want you to take the matte color in that kind of rosy mauve. I'm going to use this blending brush to lightly put that right in the crease. Give your eye just a little bit of dimension. Makes it a little interesting without being over the top. Great for a day look, summer wedding look. It blends perfectly with that light pink, so you don't have to do a ton of work blending. And lastly, I like to take the matte purple color and just go right in here at the corner of my eye and feather it up into that pink and down into the corner. Okay, last on the eyes, I'm going to use the LimeLight mascara. You can curl your lashes ahead of time if you want. I usually do. Today I did not. If you have trouble getting into the very base of your eyelash, pull your eyelid up like this. It helps work it in there. As you can see, this mascara just doesn't clump. It's really, really nice. If I wanted a bolder look, I might add another coat after it dries for a couple of minutes. But today I just want to keep it really light and fresh. And last, I'm going to go in with a little bit of lip gloss. I'm using the pink, peachy pink Peace color. Super, super pretty. Okay, before I finish, I almost forgot my brows. I'm not really sure how I almost forgot my brows, given the fact that I have like a giant chunk of my eyebrow completely removed over here. No thanks to myself. I use the eyeshadow number 28 as a brow filler. I don't think I've ever found a brow powder that works as good as this, but this is truly all I do, and I get compliments on my eyebrows every day. So take your angle brush, load it up with some of the eyebrow color. Lightly tap along the arch of your eyebrow and then sweep down. And then I just fill up. Super easy. And then go over to the other side where I have a giant gaping hole. And same thing. Create a little line with a tapping motion up. Sweep down. And then fill up. Okay, so that's it. I hope you learned something in this video. I apologize for the length, but I really wanted you to see in real time how long it takes to apply that look. And with a little bit of practice, and if I was doing a lot less talking, I promise you can get that done in about 10 to 12 minutes in the morning and look fresh and ready for spring all day.